This is going to be a demonstration of the new AI placement options, UI, and all of that goodness. On the code side of things, the way that it works is that whenever you try to move around an AI, it will send a message that is then received by the gadget that handles player start positions, and then it will validate whether or not you are allowed to move that particular start location. And if you are allowed to, then it will change the start position, and all of the other stuff downstream of that will update accordingly. So when we load in initially here, you can't see anything until you place your own commander. Once you place your commander, you can see the automatically positioned predictive locations of all of your AI companions. The behavior for the other players, real players, not AI players, should be unchanged. There's not really a way for me to test that I can think of, so I'm just being careful with the code. Anyway, I can move around and they will adjust accordingly. If I click and drag to put them somewhere in particular, then they will stay there no matter what happens around them. So I can then move right up next to these guys and they will not move. As you can see, you cannot see the enemies. That is intentional. The predictive math stuff is something that is that can be enabled with a widget client side. They could make a modification of the widget and get the predictive locations of where the AI will automatically be placed. But what they're doing is simulating what will happen with the engine. They don't actually have access to that data. So when they place stuff, I don't have access to the messages that they're sending, updating the coordinates. So in that way, the data is safe from being hacksorted. Anyway, so I'm going to ready up and start. And as you can see, they are exactly where I wanted them. Very cool. The next thing, there's a mod option that allows you to place the hostile AI as well and see where they're going to be located at. So let's give that a shot. So once again, can't see anything, you place, and now you can see everybody. Yeah. And once again, you could drag them around to lock them in position. What's different this time is I could see where all the enemy AIs are going to spawn, and I can even move them. So the way that this is working is that I'm also exposing a team rules param that's globally available when this mod option is enabled, so that everybody can see the locations that everybody is spawning in, at least the AIs anyway. I filter it by AIs only. You still can't see where the enemies, the enemy players, the real players, are being placed. So, yep, pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look at the code side of things. On the code side of things, we have, let's see. Yeah, over here, down here. We're getting this particular message and we're parsing out the coordinates from it. And then down here, we have the start position stuff. We let's see, set the team start position. if it's valid, a valid coordinate, and then we, if that mod option is enabled, this one, then we also expose a theme rules param that shows the coordinate. And the rest of it's just a bunch of filler stuff that makes it work through black magic voodoo wizardry. That's about it. Thanks for watching.